Good morning, happy Monday. I am starting my morning off with some yogurt and some cinnamon apples, actually kind of pumpkin spice apples. I showed these in my meal prep video that went up on Monday. So I'm using some of the Chobani Zero Sugar Vanilla. This is my favorite vanilla yogurt. It is so good. And then just some of the cinnamon apples or pumpkin spice apples on top. And this is a really good breakfast. Hi guys, it is lunchtime. It is pouring down rain. It is actually kind of nice to see the rain. We definitely have some fall weather going on, which is fabulous. Yeah, you see that going on too? Yeah, we're gonna go get that taken care of tomorrow. I have a hair appointment tomorrow. This morning, I felt so off. I just don't have enough of routine yet. I realized this morning when I went to go put a load of clothes in, which I normally don't do on Monday, but I did not do any laundry yesterday. I just felt I just was not in a good place yesterday. I'm just feeling really off, like I said in that video. I'm not feeling very focused. I'm feeling like I keep running into a wall, and it's just because I don't have another routine down pat right now with so many things changing. And so I went to go put a little laundry in, and there's already one in there, and I could not remember when I did it. And I was thinking, I think it was like 2 days ago. I think it was Saturday. So I went ahead and rewashed it. I am just feeling so just crazy right now. I cannot get it together. I'm just feeling so out of sorts. And so I went on Amazon this morning, and I was thinking to myself, I was going to get some kind of daily planner, just something to plan out my day. And as I was looking through them, I'm like, I have so many planners that I have started and ones that I haven't worked for various reasons. And I feel like before I spend money on one, I think I'm going to try some sort of electronic one where I make myself up kind of like an electronic schedule for the day, where I know I can spend this X amount of block period on editing and voiceover. That's another thing. I am just not focused on when I have time to do my editing, my voiceovers, do this filming. What video am I going to post here? What do I have working on here? I just have no concept of any of my time right now. And because it's totally shifted and changed now. So I think I'm gonna first start off with something electronic. Make something in Google Docs that I can access at work if I'm at work, or at home, wherever I'm at on my phone. I can access it anywhere. So I think I'm gonna do that first. I'll share it with you guys when I finally get it done. But I kind of have some ideas of exactly what I want it to look like, and it's just going to be something that I can refer to every day and know, okay, I need to take chicken out today because I'm making this for dinner, that kind of thing. I need that right now. I need that kind of structure right now, because otherwise I'm sitting here thinking, should I edit? Should I do a voiceover? Do I need to make my list of things? Do I need to plan for a video? Do I need to sit down and film a video? I have a Stitch Fix box. No idea when I'm going to film it. None. I know I need to return it on Wednesday or Thursday, so I need to do something with it, but I just don't know when. For lunch today, I'm having a side salad. I'm using the Bold House Zesty Italian dressing, and then some English muffin pizzas that I made in meal prep. Check out that video to see how I made those. For a snack, I had some of these pretzels, and don't be fooled, this is 2 servings in this bag. I did not know that till after I ate the whole bag. For dinner tonight, I'm having zesty barbecue chicken sandwiches using these Carb Master buns and also some homemade coleslaw. Both of these recipes will be coming to you soon in a What's for Dinner video, and here was my dinner. This barbecue was really good, different recipe than I've ever used before. I'm going to show you guys my Stitch Fix box. I opened it last night. I realized I need to take it back today, not tomorrow. I was thinking it was tomorrow that I had to take it back, but I have to take it back today to mail off. And I'm going by that area on my way to my hair appointment today. So I went and opened it last night. So it's a bummer I can't do a regular try on. And I was so excited about this box. There's one thing that did not fit me. It was too tight in the arms and in the bust area, and the button was kind of popped open, but it fit everywhere else. So I don't want to exchange it for a bigger size, mainly because I think it would be too big in the stomach area. So I'm just going to try to find something similar. I mean, it's super cute, but let me show you guys what I am keeping, and I need to get it all packed up, but I am really excited about a couple of the pieces. For those of you that don't know, I normally do a unboxing for my Stitch Fix, and I do a try on, so you can go check those out. I think I have a playlist. So anyway, here is the one top I was really excited about. It looks like a flannel, but it's made up like a rayon material, and it has no give to it, and my arms are big, so it didn't fit me in my arms or in my bust area, but I can easily find something similar to this. Super cute. I'm really bummed that it didn't fit, and let me show you what I would pair it with if it had fit, and that is this puffer vest, which I am keeping because it's absolutely adorable. It's definitely up my alley for fall. Let me raise my tripod a little bit. Yeah, it's definitely up my alley for fall. Look at that, how cute it is on the inside. And I love the color. It fits really well. I love this detail on the side, and has zippers and pockets. It is super cute. So I definitely will be able to find something to wear with this. So I'm keeping that. The other piece that I'm keeping is this one. I think it is super cute. I love the color. I told you guys recently in my other Stitch Fix boxes that I was looking for something in like a blue color. I think I'm actually gonna wear this one today, but it has kind of like black speckles in it. So keeping that one. And then I'm still trying to decide between these two. They both fit really well. I'm just kind of thinking budget wise. The vest is 58, and each of these shirts are 38. This flannel looking one was 48. So I really like this one. You see how cute that is? And then there is this one. Now this one is pretty similar to another flowered one I got, even like the background is blue and everything. So I think I'm just not going to, I think I'm just gonna go for the red one with the red in it because I think that's super cute. And then send back these two right here. So the only reason I want to send this one back is this would have been a 5 for $5. If this had fit me, I would have kept this, and then it would have only been $148 for the entire box with the discount and everything. But obviously can't keep something that doesn't fit, and my arms are not going to get that much smaller in that time period. So anyway, there's my Stitch Fix. Breakfast this morning, a banana, a yogurt, and 2 of the egg muffin cups. This is the ham, cheese, and spinach, and the jalapeno popper. Hopefully you guys don't go anywhere. I have you propped up on my desk. So last night I was looking up planners and like maybe creating one in like Google Docs, doing something online, and I stumbled upon digital planning. Did y'all know that was a thing? I guess I've always just been so sucked into the paper planning that I did not know there was such a thing as digital planning. And it's when I was trying to look up like templates, Google Doc templates, things like that, and that's how I came across it. So I have an iPad, super old iPad, so old, in fact, that when I was looking up this digital planning stuff and all these videos, I got sucked down this rabbit hole of like so many digital planning YouTube videos. It was insane. I fell in love just watching the videos. So one of the things that you would need was some sort of pencil or something to be able to write with on your iPad. Well, like I said, my iPad is super old. Apple, and it doesn't even make a pencil anymore that will, it's like literally like it's one generation. Like I have a 5th generation 2017, and that all the Apple pencils that are out there right now start with 2018, like 6th generation. So, and I was reading comments and literally people were saying this does not work on there. So I thought, well, maybe it's just saying that to try to get you to buy a new iPad, because that's all marketing stuff. No. Everybody in the comments said it did not work for that. So there were a lot of like non-Apple like stylus pens out there, and I found one for like $25, and I figured I'd get it off of Amazon. If it doesn't work, I'll just send it back. But I was reading the comments are really good, and people specifically said it worked on the same iPad that I have, and that's the reason why people bought it, because they didn't want to buy a new iPad. Sorry if you can hear my washer, my son left the laundry room door open on his way out, so it's kind of loud. So I ordered that, and then all these people on these digital plans use like an iPad, use a program called GoodNotes 5, and it's like a one-time fee of like $7.99. and you buy it, and it's like has templates in there, but you can also import like your own PDFs in there. So I was thinking, you know, I could make my own, like what my perfect planner page would be, and I could just make it in one of the programs I have and then just upload it into this GoodNotes program. I haven't played around. I mean, I haven't even bought the GoodNotes thing. I bought the pen. I wanted to wait and get the pen and kind of test it out and see how it works first. But y'all, this could be like a game changer for me because it's so cheap. I mean, the pen was $25. Now, normally like the Apple pens are like $125. And I honestly like don't know if I would have been able to spend that. There was one on there for like $89. But so let me know if any of you guys do this digital planning and do you guys use this program. Like there's another one called Notability. There was like 3 or 4 different programs, but this GoodNotes seems to be the one that a lot of people use, and I watched a ton of tutorials on it and it looks super user friendly. I think this is going to be fun. I am going to wait until I get it all set up. The pen is supposed to be here tomorrow, but I'm going to wait until I kind of use it a little bit. I'll create my template. I'm going to play around with it. So it may be a few weeks, that may be like closer to, maybe it'll be like a Vlogmas type thing. So I know we're talking like December, but I really want, no, I'm sure I'll show you guys something before then. I will not be able to wait, but maybe I'll be so like good at it that maybe I can do some like plan with me things. But I don't know, I'm getting kind of jumping the gun here because it could be a lot harder than it looks, you know, because a lot of people said it was like a learning curve, learning how to do this planning thing, but I'm excited to try. It just gives me like something new. It's another new thing to try, but I'm really pumped about it. So I get that pen tomorrow. I'll wait till tomorrow to get the GoodNotes thing, and then I'm just going to play around with it over the next few weeks before I share something with you guys. But I'm excited. So yeah, definitely let me know. And if you are somebody who does digital planning, let me know if you know of some templates out there that are free. There's a lot of paid stuff out there. Like you can go to Etsy and buy these digital templates, which some of them are pretty cheap. So if I find one that I super love that I can't recreate myself, I may possibly buy some because it still would be cheaper than like buying all the planner stuff. But super excited. We'll just see. My husband's like, we'll just get a new iPad. And I'm like, no, we're on a budget. We can't do that. And that's what Apple wants me to do. They want me to buy a new iPad, then buy the $125 pen. No, first I want to see if this is something I even want to do before. I don't need a new iPad. But if this is something that I want to do and it's just not working well because I have an older one, but I don't see why it would matter. My iPad works perfectly fine. So we'll just go from there. But anyway, so that's something new I'm trying out this week. I'm pretty excited about it. For lunch today, I'm making a wrap and having some of these sweet potato fries. I just put the sweet potato fries in my air fryer. I'm using this mesquite turkey breast, some shredded lettuce, one of these Tomorrow premium white 60-calorie wraps, and then one of these Havarti spreadable cheeses. They're like 30 calories. So I just put my wrap together, put the fries in the air fryer, and here's my lunch. For dinner tonight, I'm having low-carb taco casserole. I made it a little bit different than normal, so I did record this recipe. It will be in a What's for Dinner video later this week. Have some salsa and some light sour cream. And for breakfast this morning on Tuesday, I'm having some yogurt and cinnamon apples. Little story time. I'm sitting in the drive-thru, so I'm not driving. I am getting a coffee. I'm gonna be late for work. I told them I'd be late. It was a long night, you guys. Let me give you a little story time. So I had went to bed around 9:45, was watching a show before I fell asleep in bed, and then did a little bit of reading. So it was probably a little bit after 10. I have trouble going to sleep when my husband's working nights. I just cannot fall asleep sometimes. So I finally fall asleep, and then at 11:30 I am woken with a start. All the power went off. And you don't realize just how quiet life is when the power goes off. I mean, it's literally like you can hear everything just power down. And it happened so fast that it's just like instant. It was so dark. It was so quiet. And my dog does not like that. He gets super, super scared when that happens. One of them does, my Yorkie. My Yorkie's a little baby. He like gets scared with everything. Thunder, rain, anything that's like an unusual, fireworks, all that stuff. Anyway, he does not like it when the power goes off. So he instantly jumped down off the bed and jumped down to the floor, and I could hear him kind of rustling around, and I was just like, okay, come on. So I tried to pick him up, and I was trying to grab my phone, and I didn't know what time it was at that point, and I didn't know how long my phone had been plugged in because it was almost completely dead when I plugged it in. And so I wanted to reserve the battery just in case the power was not still on in the morning, even though my work is, so here's the thing, I'm pretty sure my work was probably out of power too. So even if power was still out this morning, my work still would have been out because my work is less than a mile away from my house. It's like I'm pretty much on the same road as my work. I'm just one road behind my work. So they would have been out of power too, which is probably going to be interesting. We'll see if the internet's working. A lot of times when the power goes out, the internet's not working. So we'll see what work is like when I get there. Anyway, so I didn't know what time it was. So I'm trying to grab my phone, but my dog, at this point I realized he's tangled up in the cords, and he pulled my phone on the floor, pulled my iPad on the floor. I'm trying to get my phone, so I get my phone unplugged. Well, thankfully I see it's 100% charged. It was 11:30. I'm shining my flashlight on him, and I see that he has himself all tangled up. So I have a really long extension cord in my room. That way I can, plug my phone in, plug my iPad in, and I can, just be laying in my bed still and using it. So I have a really long cord on there, and he got him, and then I had my headphones plugged into my iPad since I had been listening to something, and he got himself all tangled up. I mean, completely tangled up in the headphones, in the iPad charger, my iPhone charger, and my extension cord. And that poor little dog, he's like 10 pounds, little dog. So I get him, so I turn my flashlight and kind of angle it to where I can see him. I get him all untangled. He doesn't want to come up on the bed, so he goes under the bed. Well, then finally he comes up on the bed. And I'm trying to fall asleep, and I thought, okay, my phone is 100% charged. I'm gonna go ahead and just like go through TikTok, look on Instagram, just something to make me like fall asleep. So I finally fall asleep about a little bit before, no, it was about 2:15. Then at 2:30, the power comes on. I'm like, okay, good, because we have a fan that I sleep with to help me, go to sleep with the noise, and stuff in the house. So everything comes back on, then it goes off. Then it comes back on, then it goes off. It went off and on 3 times between 2:30 and 3. And then finally at 3 o'clock it stays on. Well, in the middle of all this is freaking my dog out. So he's hiding under the covers. Well, then he starts yelping like bloody murder. And I was like, what is wrong? And so I can't see. At this point, the lights are off again. I can't see him. So I'm grabbing my phone again, getting the light on there. And he had his back leg and his front leg claws got intertwined, and they were stuck together. Oh my gosh, I felt so bad for him. You could tell it, he was in so much pain. So anyway, yeah, long story short, I finally fell asleep around like 4. I mean, like I could, by that point I was like wide awake, could not fall asleep. Then my alarm went off at 4:45. I didn't get out of bed till 5:30 though. And I just told him, I said, I'm gonna be a little bit late because I need some much needed coffee. So there's that little story time. I have to check in with you guys later too, because I have a video that I had planned to go up, and then I referenced that video in this video a few times, but I want to kind of do a condensed version of that video and kind of do some more explanation, because I changed my mind on a couple of things. So anyway, that's not going to make any sense to you until I'll probably just cut this part out, to be honest. Okay, let's get some coffee. So for my coffee, I got a pumpkin caramel brulee cold brew, 320 calories. Yep, gonna drink my calories today. I need all the coffee. I'm gonna work. Yeah, I'm feeling really tired. Hopefully I hit a second wind eating my yogurt and my apples, which is absolutely amazing. I'm definitely gonna make those cinnamon apples again very soon.
Today is leftover day, so I did have some leftover taco casserole, the one with the cauliflower rice, and then also for dinner I had some of the zesty barbecue sandwiches on the Carnes Rd buns with coleslaw.
I don't think I've shown you guys our new rug and the way we set up our living room. I'm kind of iffy about it. I'm not sure if I like it or not. My living room's kind of a mess, so I'm doing laundry right now too. Let me show you. So this is the rug we got. We got it off of Amazon. I really like it. It's like a shag carpet. So I don't know if you can see here. So before our TV stand, which we have the smallest TV ever because we don't really watch TV. So it's, you know, we spend more time like on our computers and I read. So we don't spend a lot of time on our TV. So yes, we have a little itty bitty TV. It would look better if it was bigger. And so we may get a bigger one. I'm not sure. Anyway, the TV stand was over on that wall before under the clock. This was right there before. This is still the same. And then I'm sitting in the recliner right here. So I don't know. I'll have to, let me get up and show you guys. I think most of you probably have seen what it was like before. The only thing I don't like is this big gap right here. So I have a dog bed back there, which I kind of like that back there. But, yep, that's our new setup. So what I came on here to tell you, though, was, sorry for the glare of my glasses, I feel like I got scammed, but it was my own fault. I had to take some responsibility in it. So I told you guys I ordered some cinnamon swirl nut pods, which I got those ones. And I also ordered some pumpkin spice ones. I say ones because I ordered them the same time. So the cinnamon swirl one, that was my first one I went to order. $14.99 for 3 of them. That's typical price. It's the same price that I think is on their website. Then, you know how like it pops up other ones like it, and it popped up pumpkin spice, $14.99. Just assumed it was for 3 of them. It was prime shipping, so I just assumed it's the Nut Pod store, so I thought it was from the same, from Amazon or from Nut Pod selling it, that kind of thing. So I get it in the mail. It's one carton. I went and looked at the listing. Yep, the listing is for one. I did not read it. I just saw the price. I went and looked at the comments. Everybody made a comment about it because everybody thought the same thing, that it was 3. I went to try to return it, not returnable because it's grocery. So I could chat with them, but I thought, you know what, it's my responsibility. I am the one that did not read the listing, so it's really not their fault, not Amazon's fault. But I feel like almost like, I don't know. What is the word? Like when they buy tickets and they sell them for a higher price. That's what I feel like they did. So they probably got their own and then just sold the individual cartons on Amazon. I feel like that's exactly what they did. So beware if you're going to Amazon looking for pumpkin spice nut pods, because that was the only one on there, if I remember right. And that's why I was looking to see if there's any sales or anything, because I always do that, or if there's a 6-pack, because sometimes I buy the 6-packs too. And that was the only one on there. And it was $14.99 prime shipping, assumed it was the 3-pack. So buyer beware, buyer beware. Good morning, happy Thursday. I am going to finally try this maple brown sugar silk oat creamer. I've only tried one other oat creamer and I did not like it at all. Cannot remember. Do y'all remember what kind that was? I don't remember. Very maple brown sugary smell. Ooh, I really like that. That's really good. It doesn't have like a whole super strong maple flavor, but just enough in the coffee. The brown sugar flavor is good. Whatever was wrong with that oat milk creamer before that I didn't like, this one is really good. So this is I got it at Safeway. It's like one of their fall, 25 calories for 1 tablespoon. I just use 2 tablespoons. This is my fall blend Starbucks coffee, which is kind of a darker coffee. So it does a really good job of whitening it if people like to have, really white coffee, which some people like a lot of cream. This is really good. Yep, recommend.
For breakfast this morning, I'm having 2 egg muffins plus 2 slices of bread with some light butter on it. For lunch today, I'm having some English muffin pizzas and also some of the coleslaw I made. And you will see the coleslaw recipe in it was for dinner video very soon. And for dinner, I'm having some sweet potato fries and some chicken French dip sandwiches, which are absolutely amazing. Stay tuned for that recipe. The recipe is from the Skinny-ish Dish, and I did record it, so stay tuned for that later on this week.